Dr. Elmer Hall. I have a company called Strategic Business Planning Company. I also do some teaching at various colleges, University of Phoenix, doctoral level, Warner University, undergraduate and MBA programs. What I wanted to talk to you about today is using the Delphi research method in various ways. It's a very flexible mixed method, and it actually is the ultimate mixed method technique for doing research. Specifically, we have the Delphi Primer in Volume 2 of the Refractive Thinker by Lentz Institute. And Refractive Thinker is on research methods. The very last chapter is actually the first one you should read, which is by Dr. Wing, and it talks about the way of looking at research, an approach that you should take in deciding what type of research to do, including whether it should be quantitative or qualitative. One of the things with the Delphi method is that you can use it many ways. Frequently what happens is you start with that because there's not already good research. So in other words, you need to do qualitative research. If there was good research, then you'd move on to quantitative in most cases. So this is a mixed method approach, usually multiple rounds and frequently starting with experts. So you have experts that you ask first round, what should I be asking about this particular topic? And then secondly, get them to quantify it to some extent and to hopefully come to consensus in most cases. So the reasons why you would use the Delphi is because you cannot get access to the people who you want to get access to, like maybe the CEOs, or maybe related to students or related to prisoners. You might be able to ask experts or guards or teachers, somebody that you can ask that could answer those questions generally. This method is used a lot in medicine, where you get doctors that do oncology, for example, together and ask them questions about their typical patients. In the case of the Delphi, what you do is take a process where the first phase is qualitative, where you ask them what issues should be done, and the second phase, then you go ahead and talk about the types of the importance of each of those different things that came up in the first. You can even go to the third phase where you're trying to get consensus. Now, one other nice thing about the Delphi method is it's frequently done with fewer number of people because you're talking with experts. You're not asking everybody in the world, you're asking experts. So again, you have to quantify that they are experts in their field in many cases. So it requires some level of vigor, but the nice thing about the Delphi method is that you're able to get qualitative information first and then quantitative. In real world, knowing what the issues are is not as important as knowing which are the important issues. Now let me tell you one more thing. In the volume 2 of the Refractive Thinker, we actually have 3 chapters to begin with. One is the primer that I wrote, and then you have a chapter by Knab and by Cheryl Lentz, both talking about their dissertation as it relates to the Delphi method and things they learned. Several things that we learned were very interesting, related to people doing real-world research and academic research, because there's so many various ways to run into problems doing research, as in not getting any respondents. So go ahead and read the whole volume, and you will find it well worth your time.